Hey guys, welcome back to Rocket Vertical here with another video. This is MotoGP at Mugello, heading into turn 1 then. This is a very fast track for this MotoGP bike as we hit into turn 1 then. Hit the apex on the, well, it's a late apex, you want to hit it just there. We lose the rear quite badly, then onto the grass and we're down. Well, that's one lap chucked away, but I'm sure we can get on for another lap. And that's exactly what we're going to do then. Coming around this final corner, the rear just absolutely trying to high side me out the last corner. We keep the bike together, coming to the line. Is it going to be a new personal best, or is it going to go pole? Yes, we've gone pole position, and by quite some distance, 2.4 seconds I believe, either that's how much I've gained. Heading into turn 1, then we're going to push the lap, and we got onto the grass on the inside, that's chucked us on the ground. And I'm afraid that's how close it is from the limit around this track. Right, I'm going to set myself up around the last corner, and we tuck the front by touching the paint. So now we can go for one last run then. Coming out of that fast chicane into the last corner we go. Got someone in front of us, I think that's Chris. I wonder if Chris can let us go here. Yes, he is. So let's go for a lap 10. Put the power on too early and high-sided. So now this really is the last attempt for us. Round the last corner we go. We validate. And that is our qualifying done as we chuck it up the pit lane as well. So, race time then. Let's do this. MotoGP is back at Mugello. 10 red lights then. And we are underway for the Mugello Grand Prix at the Italian place, Italy. Now we get a pretty decent start heading off the line. It looks like we're going to get the whole shot into turn 1. No one really got a better start than us. Braking late into turn 1 then. Is anyone going to send it up the inside of us? Nope. So that is the whole shot then. Late apex from out of turn 1 on the power just like that. Got to be smooth around this track to be fast around this track. Out of this corner we go, and we've kept the lead in this Grand Prix. I believe Chris or JJ's in P2. I don't really know which order they are in currently right now as we head through this next fast left, and then we pretty much nailed this lap completely. This like lap quad's been amazing for us. Oh, just to say that we took the front. We're down. We've crashed from the lead of the Grand Prix. Chris goes through. JJ goes through P2 as well. Now we really need to get something out here. We're now in P3 and need to get past both these people. Should we do it straight away through these fast tests as we go then? Get a much better exit than JJ. We're already side by side with JJ heading into the last corner. We get past JJ, but JJ trying to hold it around the outside of us. He's gone onto the paint. Luckily, JJ's not tucked front there on the paint, but he could easily have done that. But we get the move done into P2. Chris is next up then. He's quite a little bit way through already because he's got a little bit of gap there. Let's see how long it takes us to catch Chris. Well, a couple corners later, and this fast right corner of Arabata 1, which goes into Arabata 2 at turn 9. This is tricky, but we crashed. We've had a massive lose there. The KTM has absolutely destroyed itself pretty much. Somehow, we still managed to get back on. Now going through Arabata 1 one more time. JJ's next up. We hit JJ a little bit. That unsettles the bike for us a lot there. Now it's Arabata 2, the place where we crashed a couple laps ago. JJ gets a much worse run out of the corner than we did. We're going to send it up the inside into this right-hander. JJ though managed coming on. Now into this next part, the left-hander, still JJ with the advantage on us at the moment. Now heading into this right-hander, this is where we crashed before. JJ's so late on the brakes, we've hit JJ. We completely got on the grass, so we've got a penalty for it as well. As coming around this this right-hander, JJ's managed to do the cutback on us. But straight away, JJ makes a mistake, gets on the grass. We managed to get back past JJ through the fast left-right-handers. Now onto this start, finish straight onto lap 6, halfway point of this Grand Prix. And I tell you what, Chris is still a long way in front, should I say. Oh, Chris is down, we've both crashed at turn 1. Where's JJ? Surely JJ's going to take the lead this Grand Prix. It's going to be close. Oh, Chris cuts off JJ there. Bad re-entry by Chris. But somehow JJ holding it around the outside. Doesn't quite get that position done though. He's in P2 still. Now, on to turn 1 then. It's very tricky turn 1. JJ's onto the AstroTurf. JJ's really messed up his braking point hit. Is JJ going to crash? Yes, JJ's chucked it up the road at turn 1. I'm afraid that's probably his race over unless me and Chris come together, which to be honest, as previously shown, might just happen. Now heading through this fast S6, me versus Chris once again here at Mugello. I really need to beat Chris for this championship. Into the last corner we go then. Oh, we're going to look up the inside of Chris. We hit Chris a little bit, force him out a little bit wide. We get up the inside of Chris then. He's not going to be too happy about that. And he does a switch back on us. Fantastic stuff by Chris, fighting back here. And this is really going to be a great Grand Prix to watch. I've got a feeling for this one. Side by side on the start, finish straight. We really pass Chris. Heading up this long start, finish straight. Heading into turn 1 then. We're going to move across into the braking zone. Cover the inside line. and we should just about be able to hold off Chris here. We say it, we run very wide though. Where's Chris? Chris isn't close enough to go for that gap though. Now, going back into this very tricky area battle 1. This is where I've been struggling a little bit, and quite a bit with the rear tyre, as you can see here, demonstrated straight away with the rear losing out. Now heading through area battle 2, we go into the gravel trap. Somehow though we save it this time. Surely Chris, if we can get off this grass and onto the curb, Chris gets up the inside of us then. We're going to quickly try and do a switchback here on Chris, but Chris is really rubbing us here. We've got round outside of Chris, we hit the AstroTurf though, which is going to give Chris the extra, well, the ability to brake later since it's right-hander. And he brakes later us, surely he's bound to run out, and somehow we've run out. Okay, Chris really has nailed the braking point at that corner, because I lifted off the brake to try and carry as much speed as he did. Right, going through this fast, this contact! We've binned it, we've hit Chris halfway through the S's there. That's my bad. Where's JJ then? JJ's still a little bit further back. I'm sure with the amount of speed that corner gives off though, JJ should be on our rear side going up to this final corner. And to the final corner we go then. What? We've crashed again, we took the front of the last corner. No! Chris is surely going to win this Grand Prix now. Right, lap 10, we managed to catch up to JJ, but there's a huge gap to Chris at the moment. I'm going to have to hope that Chris throws it up the road a few times or something. Now heading into some fast left-hander. JJ with the mistake there though, he missed the apex, going to really compromise his right-hander here. That's exactly what he's done, pretty much. Right, heading round the outside of JJ, round this right-hander, why not send it? Round the outside of JJ then, onto the AstroTurf, just a little bit, we get the move done, past JJ, and that was a nice little move by us to get that one done round the outside. Oh, JJ tried to came back at us there, didn't quite work out for JJ though, I didn't know he was going to do that, to be honest with you. So he's managed to hit us, and that's cost him a lot of time on us. Past Arabata 2 there, we managed to keep the position, we're into P2 then. And I think Chris is already on his last lap in this Grand Prix. It's a huge gap to Chris then. If he's already into the final lap, which he is, we've set him the fastest lap, our fastest lap trying to catch up to Chris though. Can we quite do it? I'm not sure. I can see Chris up the distance there, but I don't think we'll be able to get close enough to Chris here. I think Chris might just get this win here by 5.8 seconds. Surely Chris might just win it around the final corner. That's what we're praying on. Is Chris going to lose it? We've got to try and nail this lap all together though. Out the final corner we go. I don't see any yellow flags, so I think Chris might just get this one done. And he does win this Grand Prix. Maybe he has penalties then. We're going to cross the line anyways, pushing as fast as we can. Get to that line. But sadly, Chris does not have enough penalties and has won this Grand Prix. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I certainly did. And goodbye.